What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. This time, we're not going to be showing you any toys or statues. We're going to get to that in another one. But I do also want to cover comic book stuff, especially stuff that's out right now, because that's what keeps the industry moving. So, in this segment, it's going to be our wins, our whiffs, and the while you were sleepings. I'm trying to touch on a little bit of everything, stuff that's out right now that you should read, stuff that didn't quite hit the mark, and then stuff that may have slipped under your radar, but I definitely want to bring it to you because it's dope. Now, usually when you get to one of these, you'll see like someone will cover the whole book. They'll tell you what's going on in the whole thing. I'm trying not to do that, man. Comic book stores are closing, and they're closing fast. Some of these places have been around for 10, 15, 20 years, and now they're not selling books because no one's buying the material anymore. So I'm not even going to give you reviews of stuff because I want you to go out and get it. What I'm going to try and do is be like, hey, go check this out because it's dope, and then you come back and comment and tell me if you liked it. As a huge Lobo fan, and has been since the first issue dropped, I got to bring up the team of Young and Corona doing the new Lobo book. Finally, somebody's got the history. Someone took it back to the Giffen and the Bisley and the blood and the guts and the gore and the super machismo. Man, they've really nailed this. For years, if you've been a Lobo fan, you've kind of been underwhelmed with the writing and some of the art that's going on outside of like the single standalone stuff. He always ends up in another book, and they've kind of played my man out. We're not even going to talk about this. Whatever the fuck this was. However, when he did show up in DCKO, that was about the only part of that I liked, which will bring up into whiffs. But finally, the main man is back. He's bigger than ever. He's shooting people. He's flicking noses off faces and everything. From the story, the art, the complexities of bounty hunting through space. Let me tell you something. This team is the team to cover this book. When I saw both of the names, I was really excited. The art likens back to what we've seen before, and I'm excited for where this Lobo book is going to go. Another major win. Anything that Hannah Rose May has touched is coming out platinum. The first thing I read from her was Exorcism at 1600 pen, which is an amazing read. If you have not read it, you have to. After that, she did a second part that's spiritually connected to the first one, called Exorcism of Buckingham Palace, and it is just as good. The themes are a little bit deeper. I will tell you this. Alcoholism is covered, and I'm a recovering alcoholic myself. So to see the parallels between the two is super strong. Right now, everything she's touching turns to good. She's got a Midas touch. Right now, she's working on Smile for the camera. She was given the okay to write something in the Smile horror franchise, and she is nailing it. It follows a bunch of models that work for an agency, and they go out for Fashion Week, and things go really bad really fast. And every issue is amazing. You have to go check that out. Go follow her too, man. She's got a bunch of stuff coming up. We're talking maybe TV shows. We're talking maybe movies. Definitely go check it out. That's a book that you gotta grab if you haven't already. Another big win is what Joshua Williamson is doing with his run of Iron Man. I just finished up issue 5, which put an end to the Madame Mask look at what's going on with Tony, and they're snatch up all these people because they want the next big Tony Stark. It's got a really cool twist at the end to cover that first arc. But what he's doing with Iron Man right now is a total win. Out of Marvel, that one is really working. Exquisite motherfucking corpses. Yo, go get Exquisite. If you're not on the Exquisite Corpse train, man, I don't know what to tell you. Exquisite Corpses is probably one of the dopest things that's out right now. Bunch of super rich people send a bunch of killers for a competition in the middle of the town, and they don't know what's going on. This is James Tynion doing what he does best, which is create just insane visceral horror, man. There's a bunch of different, very colorful serial killers from different states. There's a bunch of twists and turns in it. I think it's going to be made into a TV show or a movie coming out. If you have not gone out there, definitely go and get it. I think a trade's probably out, or they're trying to finish the first run, but you got to get to it. Trust me, you will not be let down. And finally, to wrap up our wins section, I'm not kidding, Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy takes the entire thing and makes it raw and makes it real. The movie came out when I was a kid. I love that movie. I love the colorful nature of the characters, man. They made them straight up gangsters in this, and it is unbelievable what they do with this mythos. You got some old villains that came in. You got some new people. You got some people that they twist what they do in the book. But if you're not reading Dick Tracy, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I know it's kind of old hack right now, but I got to tell you, man, for all the love that I have for people in DC, DCKO for me was a complete whiff, man. It really was. First of all, a bunch of people that I've talked to talked about the brackets. We were excited to see certain people fight against each other because that's how a bracket system works. And the fucking swing on the miss on the brackets, man. I didn't see Lobo fight Plastic Man. There was a bunch of other stuff. They kind of jammed it all in. And I love Scott Snyder, man. Dude is amazingly talented. I'm going to talk about that when we get to things you may have missed, right? The While You Were Sleeping segment, we're going to talk about Duck and Cover. Duck and Cover is amazing. They had a really bunch of talented people working on this, and it fell flat, man. And it turns out that it, as you guys probably read right now, because it's been over for a while, it's setting up for something bigger. Darkseid's not even gone. It's a whole setup for yet another crisis. I don't know, man. It just did not do it for me. I wish it did, but it didn't. And don't even get me fucking started on that crossover. I was excited to see what Annabelle did to the Joker. The Homelander Superman fight was good, I thought, but everything else was just set up like throw a couple people in the book, don't have any of the fights finish, and leave it going absolutely nowhere. Man, it was a total letdown. But again, you can't win them all. If you liked it, comment on the bottom. Tell me if you liked it. I'd love to talk to people. Just the only thing I always say, man, is bring receipts. Which means you can't just be like, this sucked or that sucks, your opinion sucks. Because honestly, fucking when you say that, it doesn't even matter to me. Unless you're bringing receipts with some sort of backup and some info, it doesn't really count. So tell me what you thought. Age of Revelation, total whiff coming out of Marvel, man. There were some great side stories. The Radioactive Spider-Man one had a lot of heart. Brought a tear to my eye. It was really good. But just the overall story, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. And now they're kind of extending into it with the Beast and Cyclops thing. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. This one kind of fell flat for me. If you liked it, great. Tell me all about it. But I wasn't really into it, man. I was hoping for something a little bit better. Blood Hunt wasn't that bad, but even that one kind of felt like it was a little bit of a letdown. But like I said, if you loved it, tell me why, man. And I'll be more than happy to talk to you about that. While You Were Sleeping. These are some books that may have gone under your radar and shouldn't. They're books that are so good on so many different levels, man, that if you have missed it and you want to check out something dope, these are some titles that you have to check out. I'm going to try and keep this as spoilers free as possible. I'm going to tell you about the creative team, and I'm going to give you just what I think and reasons why I think you should read it, and then it's up to you to check it out. But trust me, I would not steer you wrong, man. If something's not good, I'm going to tell you it's not good. If I thought something was great, and again, if you don't like it, you got to tell me, but these are some things that for me just could not miss. Daniel Warren Johnson and Riley Rossmo's unbelievable epic, The Moon Is Following Us. I can't tell you anything about this. You just have to experience it yourself. But I'm telling you this right now, an Inception-style, dreamlike fight to get a child back. If you are a parent, or if you had parents that cared about you that would go through hell to get to you, if you missed The Moon Is Following Us, you missed out on one of the best reads of recent history. Man, this thing was incredible. If you're a dad like me, get your tissues, a dad or a mom, get your tissues ready, man, because it is going to work you. Trust me, it is an amazing read. Please, if you did not get it, go pick it up. While You Were Sleeping, you may have missed I mean, this book was crazy. Sacrificers, Rick Remender, and Max Fiumara. Oh my God, man. This thing started going in one direction, it ended up going somewhere completely different. The ending was a twist. Rick also did Napalm Lullaby, which kind of was the same way. He sets you up for something that you think is going on, and it makes you a twist and turn that brings the whole thing home in a really weird way. Sacrificers is an incredible story. God's drinking innocence in order to keep power. And once you think it's done, once that Act 1 piece is done and you think it's over, man, it is not. It goes to insane places. So again, the Sacrificers, The Moon Is Following Us. They both completed their runs. You can get them as a completed set. I recommend going to get them. If you're in the tri-state area, I got to give love to my boy Sean from Fat Moose Comics. If you're in the area, if he ain't got it, he could definitely order for you. Please go and check him out over there, man. It's a great shop. Second floor. You can sit and talk to him for hours, man. There's a bunch of people there. They like to sit and rap about comics and stuff like that. So if you want to get your nerd on and you're in the tri-state area, go check out Fat Moose Comics and Whippany. Definitely. Not a sponsor. Because I just started. WTFs. This is kind of like a miscellaneous category, man. I don't know. It's just shit that made me say, what the fucking, and I don't know if I like it or not. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. So this one isn't exactly about whether I like a book or not, because I do genuinely like this one. A couple of weeks ago, I saw a heading that said the A24 of comics, and then it's like it doesn't exist, right? I think it's the Chip Zdarsky zine that did it. Love Chip, man. Chip's such a talented cat. But I tended to disagree. If you want an A24 style horror look at comics, you have to be reading Hello Darkness. Hello Darkness is an incredible anthology series of short horror stuff. Some stuff connects, like Garth Ennis did a story that connects. Hack does an amazing job with these single page horror comedy pieces. But I think the A24 of comics right now is covered under that Hello Darkness label, man. They got Hello Darkness, they got Hello Body Horror. It's like a whole bunch under this flag, and it is really good, man. If you want real good horror, I'm talking about stuff that's gonna make your skin crawl, like people eating babies on camera. Not kidding, man. Mukbang. Mukbang is one of them stories that will live with you. The visuals will live with you. So if you're looking for, I think if you're looking for the A24 of comics, or at least one particular title, Hello Darkness is really where you want to go. And just on a final note, something I'm really looking forward to, I'm looking at a Marvel, I'm looking forward to Armageddon. I really am. General Ross is laying it down for everybody, and it shows like this future look about what's going on. He's not even holding on to stuff. He's trying that Iron Fist thing, much like Doom did before him. It's not working out for him. I kind of want to see where that one goes, because they give you this futuristic look of what happened to everybody, and now it's kind of finding out what's going on during it. So I'm excited for that. You got to let me know what you're reading right now, man. If you're reading, my pull list is very long. I try to get a little bit of everything because I love the medium. So again, go to a comic book store to get your stuff. Don't just watch people review stuff, man. It's like these fucking kids that watch complete game playthroughs a month before the game comes out, and then they go and play the game anyway. Like, I don't see why that is. I'm not knocking people who do like a comic book review and give you the information, but I'm just saying, man, help these stores out. Go get any books, man. Start a poll list. Just make sure you go and support these people, because we don't want this medium to go away, and I don't want to be reading shit online. I'm getting old. My fucking eyes can't take it. So in that comment section, that sounds so fucking dumb when I say it, because like everyone says it, but I understand why it's important. In that comment section, tell me what you're reading right now. Tell me what was a whiff for you. Tell me what was a win for you. Where's your WTFs? Or while I was sleeping, tell me about something I may have missed. And then maybe in the future, I'll tell you why Hush 2 was also a giant whiff for me. Go read the Fraction run of Batman. Way better. You will be way more fulfilled if you're a Batman fan if you read that Fraction run. So with that, thank you for coming to the basement to hang out. I got an unboxing video of the Man Bat coming out, starring my friend Keely, who owns like her own corner of stuff down here. And we got some other stuff dropping. I got a bunch of stuff on order and coming in. Can't wait to open it with you, talk to you about it. Send me your stuff. Until then, man, I will see you later.